Well, hello and good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Joe, and I am here with Forge Gaming. And yes, in fact, we have an Overwatch tournament going on today for our Forge Gaming monthly event. It is October. Oh, what a dash! Bringing Chuckles down! Absolutely incredible. What a dash. And Overwaffles with a 5K for the team. ASWD, oh my goodness, swinging the hammer like he was Torbjorn. He's going to clear the point out, and they're going to cap it. Oh, pushing up on Slyhawk. That wall behind is just so dastardly because they can't heal Slyhawk from behind when there's a wall in front of them. Oh, man. And now they're pushing right up to the door again. They're saying, we didn't have enough of it the first time. We want some more. We want some more.
One on the right side trying to catch.
Big shatter.
Right.
Vizier.
We got a Bob.
They're able to catch Moira in that. Vizier just swinging away.
Blessing your teammate.
Oh man, what a
down
huge...
by the Reinhardt.
Yeah, big slam and a big blizzard. Wow, that was just incredible. Oh man, big huge hack.
The Bible, if we're going to get into the Bible, which we are, it often talks about there is something better than silver and gold, right? And what does that equate to? There's something better than a ranking in a video game that we can work hard at in Overwatch. There's something better than the wealth or like perceived wealth and things that we can buy with like actual silver and gold. There's something way better than that. And so I'm just going to go to Proverbs 3. I'm going to go to two passages to lead you to two different things. And so all over the scripture, it talks about how like there's something better than silver and gold, right? And there's two things. One, which will connect you to the second thing. But in Proverbs 3, it says this in verse 13, "Blessed is the one who finds wisdom and the one who gets understanding, for the gain from her is better than gain from silver, and her profit better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold her fast are called blessed. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the deeps broke open, and the clouds dropped down the dew." Now, wisdom is way better than silver and gold.
Yes, you know, to me, the ability to make, the right or the appropriate decision, or in a given situation. So, or perceived right decision. So, or correct, But it's not just making a snap decision. To me, it's thinking about it. It's dialoguing about it. It's researching. It's praying. All of that coming into play to go down that path. So
there's so much wisdom right here you don't get this in normal Twitch, what I'm saying? Wisdom is attributed to something that you should seek after and gain at all costs.
Yeah.
Wisdom is something that, even though we're called to seek after it at all costs, it's also something that is like provided and given if you ask.
Yeah.
And so it's both something that you can obtain and something that you can't obtain. It's something that is supposed to be super practical and tangible, something they can do something with in real life. And wisdom is also, well, hello, little girl. I love We are a family-friendly
We
stream,
absolutely
and I love
are.
that. So
Yep.
thank you. And wisdom is reacting to your children when they need you. So there you go,
Yes.
Brennan.
If-
Good job.
Brennan, if you got to go play dad, feel free, bud. There you go.
Well done.
Steve, I like how the writer humanizes and gives wisdom, maybe more perceived as an action, but it gives it a title, she, that just, it makes it, for me, it just kind of personalizes it. It gives it that human factor that, you're seeking out. It's not just a thing. It's not just a situation. It's, go get it. It's tangible. Like,
Right on.
find it,
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah.
cool.
It's a relational thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
so much so that the Bible even ascribed wisdom being encapsulated in the person of Jesus. And so if we look at Colossians 2, it starts off, it says, so it's a letter, and Paul is talking to people, so it's like a real life letter. We're kind of reading someone else's mail a little bit. We talked about that in genre.
We did.
And
We
so
definitely
it's so
did.
important. Genre is really important when you read the scriptures.
Yep.
I think a lot of people like who are afraid to read the scriptures or are like, I just can't understand it. If you boil it down to genre, it's really helpful. So,
Yes.
for I want you to know how great a struggle I have for you and for those at Laodicea, and for all who have not seen me face to face, that their hearts may be encouraged, being knit together in love, to reach all the riches of full assurance of understanding and the knowledge of God's mystery, which is Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so if you're not a Bible person, even if you are and you're like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, dude, I'll boil it down for you, okay? What's happening? Exactly.
yeah.
What's happening? So, just to tune you back in, we often take a pause, and what we do is we do a Forge study, because we're a not-for-profit video game ministry who likes to share the story message of Jesus with others. So that's what's happening. And I'm almost finished here. We're talking about wisdom. We're talking about how the scriptures attribute wisdom to the person of Jesus, like we read here in Colossians. And so it says, revealing the mystery, knowledge of God's mystery, which is Christ, and so in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. So if you want treasure, wisdom, and knowledge, you got to know Jesus.
Yep.
And so that's the main point. It's what I want Joe to know back here.
Yeah.
As he came in late. Yeah. What Steve said.
Sure.
I was doing other things. I'm just teasing. But you were looking good when you were doing it, Joe. So
Yes.
if you don't hear anything else in this little Forge study, hear this, that I assure you that there's something way better than any silver or gold, whether it be wealth or finances or ranking in a video game.
Yep.
And there's way better treasure and wisdom and knowledge that you can find in the person of Jesus. And so we'd love to help you out with that in that journey. So shoot us a DM, get in our Discord, let us know. We love you.
Great games to everybody. Fantastic work for everybody involved. So, with that, that is pretty much the end of what we've got tonight. But before we let you all go, we've got just one or two quick things that we want to make sure that y'all are aware of from a Forge Gaming perspective. Again, we've got coming up the first weekend in November, our LAN 16 at home. We are encouraging people to join folks in houses where they've got maybe a bubble of trust and say, hey, play some LAN games at that house, and we're going to be facilitating some fun play together games, and we're going to be orchestrating play and competing and equipping and just having a bunch of different sessions that everyone can jump into.